They both got dinner on me.
Can you imagine us having dinner with Lou Gossett Jr.?
No, I can't imagine it.
You just got George's earwax all over your ears, bud.
It's all right, man. You know, we brothers to the end and shit.
Now you two are reeking of Pia. You know, and that's why this is a sexy show.
You guys nailed it. You're great. You ask great questions. You listen.
They say that the road ain't no place to start a family.
I'm really beaming. I'm really steaming.
Yeah.
One floor below me, you don't even know me. I love you.
I am a zombie apocalypse. I have a backpack. I know how to kill.
You guys have such amazing energy. And that is really, really, really something that inspires me, encourages me, and enlightens me.
Believe in yourself, the rest is up to me. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Good morning, Baltimore.
All you need is love.
What? Na.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Scott, and I appreciate that compliment. That's fantastic, Suki. Anya, very nice to meet you.
Good.
He says, thank God. I thought you were sitting on the cat.
Freak out.
Tell him, Suki. Tell him what we're going to do.
Watch your chicken, Scott. Carol.
Yeah,
Carol.
what she said. You'll see it coming out later.
So, you know what we need? You know what we need for this show? We need a theme song. There's not a lot of theme songs anymore. Remember the old days when we were kids?
I know, like good times.
Anytime you need a payment.
Good times.
Anytime you see your friend.
Feel free.
Right, that too.
How about, well, we're moving on up.
Moving on up to the east side. And I Dream of Jeannie and Laverne and Shirley. Three's Company. Sook, you know what? I got our theme song. You ready?
Too.
I got Come and Knock on Our Door. Sook, I have our theme song.
What is it?
You ready?
And people say that maybe I forgot of the fact that when we first did the show, there was Suki and Scott. Now, Scott, of course, is the man on this mic. He does the WWE, but also other things that you like. Now, he was on Pix 11. Probably shouldn't say that on the air, but maybe we get back and maybe I don't care. The fact of the matter is Cat Stafford is the man. Every time he comes up, you just have to understand we're 35,000 people that watch his podcast, but they're also looking at Suki because the girl is just fine as we go back. We don't want to talk about that. PG, her kid's coming through with a unicorn. As you listen to me, now as I freestyle on this show to let you know what I do, it's the Suki and Scott show because they are just that cool.
Yo!
How's that for a theme song, Sook? I like that. I like that as a theme song. I think we go with it.
You go with the rap?
I think we go with the rap, or we just steal Laverne and Shirley. Hots and Felts Incorporated. Suki, what a show we have tonight. We are jam-packed, sunshine, jam-packed tonight.
Listen, I feel like we have a great show every night.
Do I say that every night?
3 nights a week.
I think every night I say, Sook, what a great show we have tonight. Listen, we got the host of Breaking Beauty on Crackle. Josh Varozza is going to join us in just a few minutes. The guy, Sook, goes from being a bail bondsman to a calendar pinup model, and now he's hosting his own show. We got Australian African rock star Blessed. He's gonna be singing for us from Australia, Sook. It's like 3 days later in Australia already. He's in the future right now.
Only 3 days.
And I think what a lot of people are buzzing about tonight is we have an exclusive from our guy Phil, who he's on assignment tonight, Phil. So he's joining us in 1 second. And let me bring him up because I got to change this. Bring Phil in. There he is. Philip Kidd, how you doing?
Doing good. Doing good. How you guys doing?
Great, Phil. How was your weekend?
Awesome. Good weekend. We had some good weather here in the 70s. And yeah, had my grandson over. So it was a good time.
Good.
Watch. I give you a quick little tease. That's it. That is an exclusive beginning of a video that Phil has sent us, Suki. It's a new cover that he did today. Usually posts over on his Facebook page, 20 million, 30 million views a day. This guy.
Okay.
We have the exclusive tonight because you know what? Phil's busy tonight. He's busy.
Remember that game show that they used to have, Bob? I can name it in one note.
Right? Can you name that song?
I think it's Under the Boardwalk.
Oh, sorry, Suki. Sorry, it's not Under the Boardwalk.
We should have all of our guests guessing as well.
Yes,
right,
we
Paula?
could.
Right, Irene? Right, Joanne?
Yeah. Let me give one hint.
Okay.
If a lot of times when you get sick, you get a. That's your only hint.
A lot of times you get sick, you get a.
Oh, sorry, we can't give it to you yet. So, Phil, tell everybody what you're doing tonight. He's co-hosting over on a different show later on. He usually joins us in the Suki and Scott show Overtime, where we act like fools and sing and dance. I said, Phil, if you're not going to be here, you got to give me something. You got to give us something that the people want, Suki.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna cut out of here a little bit early because I'm gonna be co-hosting Laughter Saves Lives with John LaRocchia, and so we're gonna have a good time over there. We got a pretty good guest, so it's gonna be a good time.
You know what's so funny, Phil? You're so New York now. You're like hanging out with Johnny LaRocchia. I mean, like I don't even get it anymore, Phil.
Yeah, I know. And I'm hanging out with all these awesome people, from your area, and I'm in the heart of Oklahoma. So
that's what we love, Phil. That's what this show does. It just connects people, and then people get connected to other people, and that's what Suki and Scott show does.
Yeah, it has shrunk the world.
Phil, listen, I want you to remember everything we taught you about hosting and co-hosting. You spent the whole summer with me on the show. I want you to take everything I brought to you and don't bring it to that show. They're competitors now, so just don't give them anything I taught you, Phil.
I won't. I have some Scott notes right here, but I won't use them.
Oh boy, those used to sit next to me all the time. I'm like, what is that? Notes.
Yeah. Philly kid, listen, enjoy, have fun. We're going to play your video, your exclusive video that people can only see here coming up at around 8 o'clock tonight. So we're going to stay tuned for that. You go have some fun. I will see you back here tomorrow night in the OT with Suki and myself.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Suki, you're beautiful.
Say hello to Johnny, all right?
Will do. Okay.
Phil, we love you, pal. Okay. Look at Phil getting other hosting gigs, Suk.
I mean, like, we really, I love it. We're hooking him up. And the thing is, he's like such a New Yorker now. It just cracks me up.
This is almost like Dr. Phil branching away from the Oprah show.
Kinda.
Right? And Dr. Oz. It's like Phil's breaking away now with his own stuff.
Here's the thing with Dr. Phil and Dr. Oz. Oprah made money off of all of them.
That's true. Can we make any money off of Phil? Listen, Suk, just a couple minutes. We're going to bring in Josh Varozza. He's got this unbelievably great show called Breaking Beauty on Crackle, of course, and that's produced by our good friends at Only Good TV. So you got nice little synergy over there, and the show's really just taken off. And Crackle is just this amazing, they call it OTT streaming network that's got all kinds of shows and movies and original content. And Josh is over there. But listen, you and I continue to take the world by storm, Suk, and I don't know how to make it stop. I think we're just going to continue to snowball through.
You can hear me, right? Everyone said they could barely hear me. Is that true?
Yeah, turn up your volume a little.
Okay, here you go. I turned it up a little bit more. More?
Turn it up more. How do you like it? How do you like it?
More?
That's a little overblown.
More?
There you go.
Thanks, Irene. I just turned up the volume. Pump up the volume.
Dance.
So can we just talk about the kind of the biggest story that happened today that not a lot of people are talking about? Do you ever watch the Red Table Talks?
Not really, no.
It's a Facebook show. Jada Pinkett Smith and her mother and her daughter.
What did she do?
Guess who was on there?
Who? You?
Lori Loughlin's daughter.
Oh, the daughter. Yes, I did see that.
Lori
yes.
Loughlin and Massimo Gadui are both serving time for that big college payoff scandal Well,
Mhm.
Lori Loughlin's daughter actually spoke today, and I thought it was kind
Olivia.
of interesting to hear her perspective on it. It was, I have to say, if you haven't seen it, we should discuss it. It's very interesting.
All right. Well, everybody go watch that, and we can discuss it tomorrow night because I know she apologized. She wasn't happy, right, about what went down.
I think she did. She apologized, but I mean, it wasn't like she apologized. It just kind of tells you really the difference between the 1%ers and the rest of us, that them and their children have not a clue about what the rest of us and our children have to go through to have just a scintilla of what they have. It's just exhausting, actually.
So before we bring Josh in a few seconds, somebody sent me a photo. They saw you, I think it was at a Home Depot today. And they
Was I at Home Depot?
They sent me a photo of you coming out of a certain aisle, and they took a shot of the aisle. And I just want to ask you, what was going on here? What are you looking for? What are you looking for here in aisle 15? Lubricants, rope and chain, screws, and tie down, Suk. What do you need in that aisle?
Really, that's just kind of like an average night at our house because we're putting up Christmas decorations.
I know Eric loves those lubricants.
He's here. He's here.
Oh, man. All right. Listen, Josh is here. Josh Varozza, Breaking Beauty on Crackle. I'm going to give you a little taste, and then we'll bring him in.
How do you define beauty? Me? I look for beauty in people, on the inside as well as out. Hi, I'm Josh Varozza. I'm a bail bondsman who happened to pose seductively for a charity calendar. Crazy, but it went viral. So now I travel the country on a mission to find America's other uniquely beautiful people. Join me on this life-changing journey, Breaking Beauty. On each episode of Breaking Beauty, I'll cross the country in search of fascinating, unique people who prove inner beauty is what matters most. Oh yeah, this does feel sexy. You're right.
It's my own hair.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So-
You curl it yourself? These people have overcome stereotypes and been misunderstood their entire lives. Something I completely understand. Do you view yourself as Santa or Black Santa? That's a very good question. I'll take on the challenge to find out why they do what they do and why it makes them feel beautiful. I'll step into their shoes and experience the true moments of beauty, what they feel every day. We have a wardrobe malfunction.
It isn't just putting on a costume and running around and being silly. It's making these emotional connections.
The thing I really like about it, is watching someone, how they transform and how good they feel when they do.
That's the cover.
When I'm in the middle of that ring, I'm feeling super positive. Always believe that you're going to do the best that you possibly can.
Be different, be beautiful, be you. That's Breaking Beauty. Watch Breaking Beauty only on Crackle right now.
Yes, indeed. Breaking Beauty. There he is. Speaking of beauty, Josh Varozza, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a pretty good sizzle reel. I haven't seen that one.
It's really good, Josh.
And you have a theme song in there, Josh, somewhere. It sounded like it.
You know, if you ask them after the show, I actually sung my own theme song that they rejected.
You want to give us a little bit? Go ahead.
It's a one and done situation that they just happen to record. We can't recreate perfection.
So, Josh, I'm really kind of curious because, I mean, it kind of feels like it's a play on words, right? Breaking Beauty, a man, a former bail bondsman, not the stereotypical person that you would think, would talk about beauty, but it kind of makes perfect sense right now.
You think so?
Yeah, because
what
I
makes
think
sense about it to you?
for me, I mean, and I'm going to get deep here for 1 second.
Heads up.
But I think as a woman, I think we're sold a bill of goods since we were like little girls on how to look, how to behave. We had to fit into categories, fit into stereotypes of what's beautiful. Beautiful hair, beautiful bodies, like every aspect of our lives has been dissected.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting to see it from maybe a man's perspective and somebody who maybe necessarily doesn't fall into those stereotypical bulletins of what would be a beautiful cover model man. I don't know, a burly.
I love what you're
fuzzy,
saying. In that's a lot of it, because I see it at home in my own daughter, and it makes me absolutely miserable. If I have to hear anything about Kylie Jenner or Cardi B and how they want to be like them, I'll probably lose my mind here soon. But it's hard on women the most, and I don't know how to really fix that besides just, liking everybody.
Well, I mean, you're part of the conversation, right? And that's part of the solution, is to be part of that conversation and really kind of making people think outside of the box.
I've always really thought uniqueness was beautiful. And so I've always tried to be unique. And obviously, sitting here in a flannel covered in tattoos, I'm not really all that unique.
Not anymore. You just got to go to Brooklyn.
No, yeah, right. Yep, it's everywhere now. So
Josh,
I got all the tattoos off. We're going to work on starting to take them all off.
What made you decide to do that? You're a bail bondsman. You're tracking down people who, in trouble with the law. What made you, do this? So you did this calendar, right? What was it called? It was the Dude War.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude War calendar. We weren't that creative. We ran out of funny ideas. We were just having fun. Like this hot chick was like, "Oh, you want to get in your underwear and take some pictures?" And I was always been very comfortable in no clothes, so I said, "Yeah, why not? Let's be tasteful about it." We got out. All of those first pictures are there. They're in my parents' front yard on the ranch I grew up on. And I got there and I said, "Mom, I'm going to go hide in your room. I'm going to be naked out here for a little bit." And my mom, I can hear her. "Now, Joshua, don't let her talk you into anything you're not comfortable with." And but Mom doesn't know how comfortable I am with some things.
But it's kind of interesting with men expressing their sexuality too.
Yeah.
I think and feeling confident in their sexiness. You know what I mean?
I really enjoy stomping any type of stereotype. It's a lot of fun to me. So like things that men wouldn't traditionally do, I overcompensate intentionally.
And I love it. You were dancing. I mean, there's a lot of episodes that we sort of saw a little glimpse of. Is there anything that's a favorite that stuck out in your mind?
They're all kind of different. My favorite one by far would be Inclusion Films in Bakersfield, California, with the always lovely Joey Travolta. It was a really neat experience participating in making a film with a completely marginalized group of young people. So it's a school out there for non-neurotypical adults to learn the showbiz and creating television, movies, sound, audio, all that cool stuff that you guys probably are fairly familiar with. But the capacity that they do it is just super neat. And then Joey, with him and his brother's connections, help people get jobs down in Hollywood. And you've never seen a group of people take their duties more seriously. It's adorable and fun.
And that's John Travolta's brother, right? I believe he's coming on the show.
Don't bring up his brother. And if he's watching this, Joey,
really? Yeah. All right. I won't bring up. If he comes on the show, can we bring up his brother or no?
Yeah, I think so. He's not watching. He's got everything.
So listen, you're a guy that grew up on a farm. You like your ATV, your Harley.
Yep.
Those are all the things that you do on your part-time kind of your interest.
Yep. Yeah, I love wheeling. I built a big old Jeep to impress a girl, but mostly I like old K5s. It's just a big man truck.
I'm a girl that grew up in
Suk, turn up your volume again, babe.
Okay. How is that?
There you go. You sound a little distant, but it's fine.
Okay.
It's Chevy's version of a Bronco, but people that hear me say that are going to kick you in the gut. It's a big guy, an old SUV.
Okay.
So
it's an A5.
K5.
K5.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And all right. So Josh, listen. So you go from being a bail bondsman to then a calendar pinup guy.
Yeah.
What's it been like for you? Is this the first time you actually hosted something on TV or in front of a camera?
People want me to host stuff all the time. I'm not actually good with a mic. A lot of potty words come out. Like I don't know what to talk about. People get so weird when you're at family events dropping F-bombs left and right. Hey, you asked me to be here. You asked me to be here.
I love it. And how's it been, man? The show's been rolling on Crackle. You got so many episodes. As a matter of fact, I want to show a quick clip from an episode because this Santa fella that you're interviewing at the mall, the Mall of America, he's coming on our show soon as well. Take a look.
I'm in Minnesota to tell the story of how the first Santa of color came here to work at the world-famous Mall of America and shared his beauty.
I'm going to join Santa Larry as his trusty elf in downtown Minneapolis, learning how to spread joy and happiness.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I love spreading the holiday cheer and the joy with all the children and the adults alike.
Yeah.
It was just beautiful.
This season on Breaking Beauty. Only on Crackle right now.
I love that, man. Listen, you get heads up, unicorn coming through. You're getting the trap. Josh is just like, yeah, okay, I've seen that before.
He's a dad. He's a dad.
Josh, you get to do a lot of traveling with this show too. I imagine as you go do all these pieces.
Yeah.
What's been the reception like for you when you show up to interview these folks? Like when they see you, you're this big burly tattooed guy. You're a sweetheart when you open your mouth. But what do they think when they see you coming as the host?
The kids are always a little nervous, which is the right response. They've been raised correctly. It's strange and dangerous stuff. Everyone's always so welcoming, though, because it's so sweet. They all get so excited like we're a successful television show. They don't need to know that we're not yet. But they're all super kind about it. Wow, we're getting interviewed. And I'm like, I'm terrible at this. We're way better. Do you need a chop?
I think the whole thing about your show is just redefining how we see like beautiful, normal, and smart and intelligent and whatever adjective you want to use to kind of describe yourself. I think there's like a deeper essence that you're trying to get to with the stories that you're trying to portray. Am I correct?
Yeah, absolutely. And so like if we could just highlight some people doing things differently so other people feel comfortable about the weird stuff they do.
And what's the weirdest thing that you do? Like really, come on, let's be honest. What's the strangest thing that you might do? Especially now with all of us kind of like hibernating. I mean, we've all been hibernating like bears.
I don't think I eat actual food anymore. It's just Reese's peanut butter cups.
Nice peanut butter cups.
And Red Bulls.
You know what I've been eating? I've been eating those little what are they called? They're not the yodels. They're the little chocolate cakes with
ding dongs.
Not ding dongs. I got the peanut butter inside.
Oh, there's a peanut butter one.
Ho-hos.
Not ho-hos, Suki. How dare you?
I do love a ho-ho.
Remember those snowballs, the pink ones?
No, I just forgot. I have a whole box upstairs. I can't remember the name.
Well, just go grab them. We'll take care of the rest. Bring it up for everybody.
Yeah, no, it was great, man. And listen, so the show is on Crackle.
Yes, sir.
Crackle's on all over the world, basically. It's an OTT streaming.
Yep.
You're doing this thing. You got listen, I never got a tattoo on my body. I got one, I think. I was at a fair. It was probably like a unicorn, little airbrush type of thing on my ankle. You got some crazy tattoos, man. Can you just roll up those sleeves?
Can I show you what I've been working on?
Yes.
Show me. Yeah. I want to see what a real man's tattoo looks like. Look at this, Suki.
I really like the Muppet.
Wow.
So we're doing a Muppet leg sleeve.
Wow.
There's Super Gonzo.
Wow. How long have you been working on that leg sleeve?
This one's so miserable. So I go once a week now, trying to just get it done. 2 months.
Wow.
My deer with a suit.
I love that. I
got in so much trouble from the artist. He's in Spain, and I just saw it on Pinterest, and I was like, we're going to make some changes and make it mine. And I was all, hey, dude, check out this tattoo. And he blocked me and told me I was a jerk stealing his art.
Look at that, Suki.
Who knew? Be awesome or die. Yeah?
I love that. Yeah. I love that. I actually love that.
That's a real man, Suki. And then listen, that's the guy with all those tattoos who can then go out into the snow and do this. I mean, look, it's unbelievable.
See, okay, so Josh, this was part of the calendar that went viral, then got you to the next step of what you're doing right now, right?
Ooh, I like that picture a lot. I thought that was funny.
You look like you've been working out a little, and then oh my goodness, look at this thing.
I love that shot, actually.
My photographer did not.
Oh, that's really cute. I like that.
That was Chris Farley themed. Do you remember Chris Farley did
Yes.
a picture?
Yes.
And I'd always wanted to do it. Chris Farley was a hero.
He what an incredible talent. What an incredible somebody that could just make you laugh. I mean, in like 2 seconds.
Yeah,
2
he's
seconds.
amazing.
I was just gonna say something. I don't know what the hell I said.
I felt like you're starting a segue to my weight. I've been working out.
No, let's not talk about weight. We put on like 20 to 30 pounds already. It's awful.
Listen, I've seen some shots of you in the weight room where you actually look like you were really buffing up there a little bit.
Yeah, dude, I've lost 140 pounds in the last year.
Wow.
It's been traumatic in like a good way.
140 pounds.
Yep.
Unreal.
That is incredible. So what did you start doing? Just eating all your salads that you have at the side?
No, I had a gastric procedure, and so we cut out some of my stomach, and so I went to Tijuana. I was like, I'm not doing it here in America. I got myself here. Let's make this a little risky. And so I went down to Tijuana and had a surgery. It was the scariest thing I'd ever done.
Holy
Tijuana.
I couldn't talk to anybody. It was great.
How has that experience been for you to drop all this weight and just kind of get healthy and all of that?
It's a trip, dude, because I don't think I've actually ever been this light. I'm still very much a chunky Josh. But I was thinking back to high school, and I don't even think I was this small.
Wow, high school?
Yeah, it's a little different. We had to add black to my underwear. It was got a little risque.
Almost all the family jewels. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Josh, were there as you were growing up? Were there any TV hosts or guys on TV that you followed, that you watch, where you're like, hey man, I could do this. This looks
Bob
easy.
Barker? Hello.
I love Barker.
Dude, I mean, I'm sure I watched you at some point, right?
I don't know.
7 Emmys, wrestling. You did what, WWE? I mean, come on.
Listen, we're not here to talk about me, but you can if you want. Keep going.
Aren't we though? We're always here to talk about you, Scott.
How do you store your Emmys though? Like, is there just one giant shelf you keep in the family room to show everyone?
They're all next to Suki's, and we just mesh them all together.
God, I gotta Google you next, Suki. I'm sorry.
It's coming your way, man. It's coming your way. Don't you worry about that.
So much research before an interview.
Can I tell you something? They always say that the first one's a good one. The first one you really, really, really remember.
Uh-huh.
And then the other ones you don't. But you remember every single one of them. You really do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember anything, so thanks.
Josh, listen, man, congratulations. Continued success. We've had this going across the whole time. Crackle.com. You can sign up. The whole thing is free. All the programming on there is free, right?
Yes, sir.
It's amazing. And that's, it's backed by Sony, and I think Chicken Soup for the Soul Productions and our friends at Only Good TV working with you.
Yep.
So continued success, bro. And listen, as you go along, you're only going to get more comfortable and have more fun with it. So the more you do, the better you are.
Here's a question for a couple seasoned professionals.
Shoot.
I look miserable on screen, like I don't know what I'm doing. Is that fun, or do I want to keep that?
No, that's part of the charm, isn't it? That's part of the discomfort.
You're not supposed to, you're not supposed to be the Ryan Seacrest. You're supposed to be this guy who just kind of they put in front of a camera, and you're just being you. That's it, man. That's the thing.
And listen, I mean, and the stuff that sells is the stuff that's real and it's authentic. So just be authentically yourself. It's gotten you this far.
That's it.
I don't know how not to, so you're stuck with it.
That's what I said. That's what's gotten me in my kitchen.
Josh, listen,
kitchen.
One of these days, you come to a piece on us.
Yeah. You guys aren't weird enough, but yeah.
We can get a little weird if you want. Suki's a freak. I mean, look at what aisle she was in today. I mean,
did you see that aisle I was in shopping for my husband?
We have a lot more in common than I thought. I've been there.
You go on a shopping spree to Home Depot with Suki, that's a whole half-hour show right there.
Aisle 16. It's my favorite.
Have your people call my people. We'll
Josh, thank you, my man. Continued success, bud. We'll love to have you back.
Yep, anytime, guys. Have a great one.
Bye.
Bye.
Crackle TV.
He's a natural.
He is. That's why he's got his own show.
The guy is a natural. Unbelievable. When are we going to get our own show, Sue? I hear a lot of echoing on your end. Your mic's a little wacky tonight.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Is that the same
Is it
one
better now?
Is that the same one you've been using?
Yeah, is it better now?
I guess so. I still hear me, though. You got to turn your mic down.
I don't know what I'll turn it all off again. I'll turn everything off.
Suk, we still have Blessed is coming up. I mean, this guy all the way from Australia, Suki. This is unbelievable. I've been watching his videos all day. You know, they're comparing this guy to Kanye. And what's his name? Purple Haze all through my veins. I just lost his name too. I can't remember what I was eating, and I just lost his name. I can't hear you at all now. I can't hear you at all. Jimi Hendrix, but I saw you mouth the word, Suki.
Jimi Hendrix.
Very low now.
Ay. Is it better now?
There you go. I think we got you now.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, Suki, listen, Blessed is coming up in just a second.
Okay.
We're going to go all the way to Australia to bring in this very talented young man. But first, we promised right at 8 o'clock that Phil's exclusive video would drop right here. It's a cover song. I'll give you one more chance to tell me if you think you know what it is. You ready? Women around the country have been waiting for this exclusive video. Here you go.
You give me fever.
Suki, you just want a brand new car.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. A fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. A fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, "Daddy, oh, don't you dare." He gives me fever with his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. A fever, I'm his missus. Daddy, won't you treat him right? Now you've listened to my story. Here's a point that I have made. You were born to give me fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. A fever, oh, you make me sizzle. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. Oh, what a lovely way to burn.
Wow, Suk, I think
I like Phil's smirk at the end. I mean, that was
they
pretty
all just
incredible.
fainted, Suki. I looked at they're burning up, these ladies. They're burning up.
They're like, awesome, Phil, you sexy beast, you. I love it.
Even Blessed, sitting in Australia, was dancing to this song, Suki. Listen, I am so excited. I've been watching his videos all day.
Phil is just so good at that, like, you know, that gaze that he gives.
I got the chills, Suk. The chills.
I got chills. And
I love it. Suki, we're about to go international across the world.
We're going to Australia, baby. I always wanted to go to Australia.
That is the technology that we have, Suki. Blessed He's an African-Australian rock star, rapper, singer, producer. He's got this new song out that just dropped a couple of weeks ago. It's called Rosalia. Check it out.
Can't get right, don't know why. These cold nights by your side.
There he is, Suk. Let's bring him in. You ready? You ready for this talented young man? Bam! There he is. Bless.
Bless. What's going on?
Not much. Hey, thank you for letting me be here.
Blessed.
First of all, what time is it in Australia, and what day is it? Because we're American and we don't know anything sometimes.
Look, I'm living in the future right now. It's Wednesday, 12 p.m., so midday.
Wow.
But,
So it's
I'll see you guys. You guys catch up eventually. You'll see.
Blessed, does anything good happen to me at 11 a.m. on Wednesday? Can you give me a little insight to anything?
Anything good?
Anything good happen to me? I want to know what happens to me. You don't hear anything
It's all about
me
him,
in the-
Blessed, remember.
Yeah, you don't hear anything about me in the news, do you?
No, not yet. Not yet.
That's good.
Yeah.
I love it, man. How you doing, bud? Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you again for having me, Scott and Suki. Like, it's nice to meet you guys and be a part of your show. Thank you so much.
Great.
So tell us about the blend of music that you kind of have, because it's a little bit of everything, really.
Yeah, yes, love.
It's
I mean, I
R&B,
grew up-
it's hip hop, it's tell me all
Yes,
about
man.
it. Emo, it's a blend. Blessed.
Yeah, just like a big pot blended of all my influences, everything I grew up listening to, things my friends were playing. I mean, I grew up here in Australia, so it's like there's not that many African people or just people of my descent or color. So I grew up around a lot of white kids listening to rock. And then as I got older, I met a lot of African kids listening to rap, and I was like, oh wow, I like rap and I resonate with this, and these guys look like me. And I kind of just took all my influences from a young age and put them together in that blender, just like you're saying, Suki. So
Love it.
yeah.
And like in 2010, you created this whole kind of new genre. You've been doing it for a while. You've been in the game for a while.
Yes, love. Yeah, 10 years strong. Just, I mean, doing my own thing, doing it independent, and it's all about the art for me. So it's not really about like trying to get on the charts or make millions of dollars or millions of fans. It's just really about impacting lives with my music and being able to change, the life of my family and support the ones that I love.
I love it. Bless. Well, you're talking about listening to rock and music when you were growing up. When you were growing up as a kid, is most of that music it's American artists that you're listening to, I assume, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very big.
Who are your favorites? Who are your favorites? Who'd you like?
Just like you said before, Jimi Hendrix, like legend, guitar god, the man. I really like Nirvana. I really like
Kurt Cobain, huh?
Yeah, Kurt Cobain for sure. Yeah, he's a legend, legendary artist. And then on the rap side, people like Kanye West, Kid Cudi, just like all the artists that kind of like pull strings like emotionally and just really care about the art more so than making a quick buck or being the new trend, if you know what I mean.
Great. And Suk, the amazing thing is, Blessed song, the one you just heard before, Rosalia, that's on a platform called Drop TV, right, Blessed? And it's this thing where not only can it's like Netflix and home shopping combined, where you can Suk, you watch like when you watch his video, you could purchase things that are in the video, like stuff he's wearing.
I always wanted to, like, how did
jewelry,
what was she
jewelry and
wearing?
stuff.
I want to get that.
Me too. That's amazing. It's an amazing platform. Just like I just got the opportunity to be on it from like one of my mates who lives out in Canada, who's one of the leading ladies of the company, and being the first Australian to be upon it, and like yeah, just like Scott's saying, you're able to be a fan and watch an artist that you like wearing, you know, so and so, and being like, oh wow, I really like that chain, I really like those pair of shoes, and being able to purchase it straight from the app. It's insane.
It's actually brilliant because so many young kids, like my son, they
Mm.
watch it and they're like, "Oh, that was some cool kicks, Mom. Did you see that? You know, I want that shirt. I want this." And I'm like, "I want the Ferrari,
Yeah.
and I want that mansion. I don't know about you, but it's
You know
cool."
what?
And
People
what
are the same way.
yeah, but no, but that's a brilliant kind of platform to mix it all, where everybody's, you know, getting something from watching something. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. It's revolutionary when you think about it, because I don't think there's anything else out there like that. You know what I mean?
Listen, if that was out when we were kids, Suk, I would have bought like those Madonna cone bras from her videos. Those would have been great to buy off the TV.
So tell me about Rosalia. I mean, it has like sort of a Spanish influence, but is it really Spanish, or is there a different kind of vibe to it? Tell us about the song.
Well, Suki, I don't know any Spanish, so I'm not going to claim that that I have any in there, but it's very inspired by the Spanish pop star Rosalia, and yeah, in her song Apele, which I kind of sampled the chords and sampled the kind of the essence of the song and reworked it and made it my own, and then also got approval from her and her team to release it. So that was amazing, just to have that tick of approval from like a Spanish superstar. And yeah, that's how the song came about.
So we talked about music, your release, music being the medicine, right? And it kind of is such an antidote for kind of your story and your sort of reawakening as to who you are today. Can you help?
Sure.
Can you help the viewers kind of understand the metamorphosis of who you are today compared to when you started?
Well, so when I started, like, I guess I just really wanted to be cool. I wanted to fit in. I wanted to, you know, play the part and be a character. But as I got older, like I'm 28 now, and I've come to the realization that like I'm just here to create art. I'm just here to inspire younger kids, like how I was inspired by, you know, fellow American artists and people all over the world, and just make music with me, music that actually, you know, like inspires people to feel a certain way. And like the name Music is Medicine is really like, I mean, this year has shown that we need more than just, you know, whatever kind of medicines that like the world is about to give us. But we need music, we need each other, we need just this sense of togetherness and the sense that we're not alone. We're all in this together. The whole world stopped for a second and the whole world's about to start up again.
Yeah. Love it. That's beautiful.
I noticed you have a guitar sitting there next to your seat.
Yes, sir.
Is that for playing purposes?
Of course. I mean, I thought I'd jam out with you guys today, but like, I don't know if I'm gonna do any good after Phil. Phil just slayed the whole.
Listen, Les, don't try to compare yourself to Phil. It's very hard shoes to fill when no pun intended. When Phil comes on, the women go nuts. It's insane. It's a phenomenon. What do you want to sing?
Right there.
A lot of competition in Phil. What do you want to sing, bud? What do you got for us?
I'd love to do an acoustic version of Rosalia for you guys.
Oh yeah,
do it, my friend. Love it.
Hell yeah, awesome. And I hope my mic's not too crunchy. But yeah, this is my song Rosalia, acoustic version. It's the first time I've ever done this, so bear with me. Can't get right, don't know why these cold nights by your side. Sometimes I can't even handle myself. Won't deny that you're good for my health. Hypnotized by your eyes, by your spells. but you keep hiding inside of yourself. Separated, I'm so jaded. Will we make it? Oh, temptation. Time keep racing. I keep waiting. I'm too patient. Come back to me, my Rosalia. I'm in your garden and I know I'm not supposed to pick the flowers. I've been riding with you, I've been driving with you 30 hours. Bumping A with you, off the A with you. I could lay with you, I could stay with you. Not forever, baby, but I never wanna see you sour. Rosalia. Rosalia. Leah. Can't get right. Don't know why. These cold nights by your side. Whoa,
Woo!
Nice. That was the first time you did that acoustically?
Yes, sir. First time ever.
Oh, man.
Love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Listen, are you in Sydney right now, or where
Yes,
are
love.
you?
I'm in Sydney at the moment, just at home, chilling.
Must be. Now, it's starting to get into towards summertime there, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's already, I think it's already like 30 degrees. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's hot. Trust me.
It's like 80 something.
Give me a little Celsius conversion, Suki. What do you got?
It's like it's a high 80s.
High 80s.
High 80s.
Blessed. I have another clip I wanted to play real quick. It's like a 40-second video. I want everybody to check this one.
Black boy from Black Town, stay down, never back down. Came up and they claim now. Taps in, but they tap down. Graduated, no cap down. This style, no cap now. Every word that I rap now. Live the life that I rap now. Wow, wow, wow. I'm trying to inspire my whole nation. I'm trying to inspire my generation. I'm trying to ball like, boy, you made it. Wow, wow, wow. I'ma tell you no hesitation. My brother gon' shoot, no hesitation. Been blown up, I'm detonating now.
That's amazing.
Nah. I was rocking to that one.
Love that. I love the feel of that.
Bless.
That's definitely a song you bounce to.
Yeah. You gotta bounce to the song.
Yeah, you gotta bounce.
Our guy Will Presti coming up at about 8:30. He loves to bounce to songs. He loves that stuff. Bless. Listen. So it's called Drop TV, right?
Yes, sir. Drop TV.
DROPP TV. People can get it anywhere because it's digital. And they see artists like you, and it basically, as you're watching the artist, if you wear clothing, jewelry, it's like, hey, I like what this guy's wearing, I could buy it, right?
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, even this piece right here, which is from White Philly, and it was like one of the pieces that I wore in the Rosalia video. So they sent me down this piece to rock in the video, and then also I get a cut of, as an artist, all artists do, get a cut of the sales that, you know, everyone purchasing the material. Yeah, so it's awesome for individual and independent artists as well. Great.
One of the viewers wanted to say, you're at 30 Celsius and we're at 3 Celsius.
Yeah, it was cold in New York.
It's cold in New York right now.
Listen, man. It's cold. It's getting there. I wish you the best of luck, my friend. You are fantastic.
Stay blessed,
talented. You know, keep putting out that content, man. You got a good future at it.
I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, Scott, Suki. Thanks for having me.
So nice to meet you.
Check them out.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year.
Drop TV,
Yeah,
DROPTV.
Check
Bless,
it out.
thank you, my
Download the
friend.
app.
Happy holidays, buddy. Suki, how talented
He's
is
very
that?
cute. He's got a great vibe to him. He's just a very easy, chill kind of guy. You can see why his flow is what it is. You could see it. You could see it.
You know what? Isn't it amazing that we were just talking with a singer in Australia where it's Wednesday at noon.
It's just incredible how the reach of Suki and Scott show has become. The reach, the tentacles, we're everywhere.
The tentacles and the reach. Suk, I wanted to show you something. And I'm still trying to figure out if this is serious or it's a spoof. Now, you like Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? KFC.
Love it. Who doesn't love Kentucky Fried?
You know the Colonel, right?
I don't know him personally.
You knew who he was, the Colonel Sanders.
I did, Colonel Sanders.
Suki, there's a movie apparently coming out about Colonel Sanders and how he started to get involved with what he did. And apparently, it's a very seductive movie. Take a look. You decide for yourself. I can't figure out if it's real. Mario Lopez as the Colonel. Watch this.
What the hell are you doing?
A Lifetime original mini movie.
You don't answer my proposal, and now you're not answering my call.
I think I'm falling for the new chef.
Jessica is falling for Harlan.
The cook? Leave Jessica alone and skip town.
He has a secret recipe that's going to change the world.
Harlan claims to have some secret recipe.
A secret recipe? Spare me.
We all have our secrets. If you marry my daughter, I promise there'll be more long weekends in your future.
Mom, I have to tell you something.
We have a problem.
Secret's out, chicken man. I'll take care of this. Ruining everything!
Just kill him already!
Who the hell are you? Harlan Sanders, the new chef.
Mario Lopez is Colonel Sanders in A Recipe for Seduction. Premieres December 13th at noon. Only on Lifetime. Presented by Kentucky Fried Chicken.
So, is that real? I can't tell if it's real. Is it real?
It's a new mini movie that's on Lifetime. Apparently, I'm doing my research right here. I mean,
A Recipe for Seduction. I mean, who that's so corny.
Yeah.
Oh, that is too funny, man. It's really and why is it on at noon on a Wednesday or whenever the hell it's on?
I don't know.
Is that wild?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it could be epic. It could be epic. It could be awkward. It could be a lot of things, but
where'd they come up
it definitely is must see.
Where'd they come up with Mario Lopez as
Colonel Sanders? I don't know. We need to get Mario Lopez on stat.
Oh my goodness. And Suk, before we bring the insanely funny, insanely talented Will Presti in.
I literally have not seen Will Presti in a minute.
Yeah. You haven't seen him all since before the summer, right?
I think so.
Wow. He looks a lot different. I got to tell you, there are a lot of changes. You'll see if you notice it. But first I wanted to show you this. This house, the most expensive home in the U.S., up for auction, $160 million.
I thought the most expensive house was the Spelling Mansion.
I guess that's that because this says the mega mansion known as Via Firenze in Beverly Hills.
Via Firenze.
Firenze
is Florence.
Right, Firenze is currently listed at $160 million. This is the back of the house.
It's near a mountain.
Yeah.
And you know what happens in
Suk, look at this.
Look at this. Gee
there's
whiz.
3 pool houses there.
Looks like a resort.
It's wild, right? And this is, I guess, the front where you pull in.
What do you have to do to like sit in that?
I don't know, Suk. The cobblestones in the front cost more than my entire home.
I think you could fit that's incredible. I've never seen anything like
Look
that.
at his backyard.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Suki, what a show. My God, what a show we've had tonight.
And we're gonna kick it off with well, do we bring him up? Presti's testes? Is he back?
Nah, let's end the show here. I say we end it right here. What do you think? There he is. There's my boy.
Listen, you prepared a whole bit.
What's up, guys?
Wait a minute, Will. You prepared you prepared something for this show?
Not like usual. I wanted to just talk to you guys a little bit and say
Okay,
hello. But
so I
want
want to. You know what I want to talk about?
What's this? Your house is for sale?
No, the Red Table Talks. You know what I'm talking about.
Explain.
He doesn't know, Suk. Us guys don't. We guys don't know the Red Table.
Red Table Talks? Is that
We're
from
talking
like Eyes Wide
about
Shut? What's happening?
we're talking about Massimo Ganui and Lori Loughlin's daughter breaking
Massimo
her
Ganui?
silence and
Why
talking.
are they called the Red Table Talks?
Because that's what they called it. Because it's sexy sometimes, and it's red hot sometimes, and it's on fire other times. I don't know.
The red light district, bro. Red light district.
It's not
Like you lit the
necessarily
water
sexy
cooler-
all the time, but it could be
you lit the
hot.
water
Like,
cooler
you
on
know,
fire.
the conversation could get a little dicey.
I gotcha. Okay. So why? What's going on? Because the daughter broke the silence, right?
Yeah, she was talking about how the parents didn't really, like she didn't really understand her privilege because she was so privileged and she was surrounded by privilege.
Yeah,
and not
but-
that's an excuse, but
Privilege is a, not to start off in a serious note here, but it's a subjective and it's a relative term, right? Because a poor person who can barely afford their rent is privileged compared to a homeless person, right? So everything, and the person selling that $100 million house you were just looking at is privileged compared to Lori Loughlin. So that whole idea of privilege is very gray area to me.
Very
I have to say.
wide.
The only privilege I'm aware of is the privilege that I have to come on and speak with you,
Thank
Suki.
you.
Not Scott. Suki.
It's about time you got to the point, Will.
I think that's what's going on. And Scott, I had to ask you, you have not contracted coronavirus, correct? At some point?
I have contracted every disease known to man except coronavirus.
Well, we're not talking about college. I'm talking about this year. You have not contracted corona?
I've had dengue fever. I've had everything. No, I haven't come
because
across.
that new study says that what's happening in the background there? Someone wrapping up foil?
There's some kind of
a foil,
some kind of presents wrapping going on.
What's going on here? Well, I'm like the comedian that comes on when they hand the check out. Suki,
he's recycling. My husband is recycling.
I'm about to recycle myself with some of these jokes, so I hear where he's coming from. But they say coronavirus now can lead to erectile dysfunction.
What?
Scott, you know, so
I must have it then.
That's what you're believing on that. You've had corona for 10 years, Scotty.
Since I'm 36.
Everyone's got to stay 6 inches apart at all times is what has to happen. Scott, Scotty, 8 inches for you.
Thank you very much, my friend.
I know.
Thank you. Thanks for clearing that one up.
But I miss you guys. I haven't seen you guys since summer in '96.
It's been a while.
It was a good year.
The Olympics were
96.
going on, right? Scotty was just turning 40.
We've been doing this. We've been doing this show since '82.
Oh my goodness! How was Thanksgiving? Everything? What's going on? We're good.
Things good, man. Good. You know, we're living the Corona dream.
Living the Corona.
Listen, we're only like 2 weeks. I mean, you're going to start the Jewish holidays on Friday.
I know, big in my household.
Yep. And then you guys, in a couple of weeks, we're going to be celebrating Christmas Eve. So it's going to be exciting.
It is.
I'm ready to wind it down and say peace out to 2020. Get it?
I love. Yeah, but there's this weird idea people have that like
things are going to change
when the calendar knocks over to January 1st. You know, coronavirus isn't packing his bags.
Wow.
Yeah. But you know what? They already said there's going to, no. There's going to be like 20 million people that could get vaccinated every month. And that number is going to start growing, obviously. And hopefully by, June, well, let's be theoretical about this. Hopefully by June, there will be some, and we have to get to 85% for herd immunity. But hopeful. There was a new poll that was out today that says 65% of Americans would actually take the vaccine.
I had a buddy of mine who actually tested the vaccine. He sent me a picture today. He says he feels amazing. Things are going beautifully.
So you're not taking the vaccine?
Oh, I'll take the vaccine, sure. I'll be there.
We're getting real. We never used to touch on real stuff here. I guess I brought up COVID. I did.
Yeah, way to go, Will. Way to bring it down.
No, it's okay.
I'm looking forward to 2020 for one reason, and that is that Sinead O'Connor has a memoir coming out. She just announced that she has a memoir coming out in June. I don't know if you guys are going to buy that.
She's got a very sad
2021.
life.
Wait,
Well,
let me guess the name. It's going to be called Nothing Compares to You.
I don't know the name.
I bet you that's the name of it.
I mean, she stole the song from Prince. She might as well steal the title
Since
of the
you've
memoir.
been gone, I can do whatever I want.
People are excited about it, though. They said the first copy's already been reserved by the Pope. He's going to burn it on national TV. That's what he's going to do. He's trying to book an SNL spot around the holidays, maybe something next year.
She did something to his picture on SNL, right?
She ripped it.
That
She
was
ripped
the
the
end of her
Pope, Pope
career.
John Paul II.
Did she rip it or did she burn it too?
She ripped it.
probably
She went like
ripped it.
this with Pope
She
John
said,
Paul
"Fight
II.
the real power," and she did that. And then the real power said, "Okay, now you're out of show business." And then that was pretty much it.
And if any of us have watched anything, the real power does lie in the Vatican at times.
Suki, you are a changed woman.
Why?
And I'm not sure how I feel about it. You got like strong opinions going on vaccinations. You hit me with percentages, numbers. You're a Catholic Church. You're like they take.
I was.
You're like really.
That's not new for her.
Suki, you were always just sort of. I don't know. It used to be a little fluffier. You're like hard hitting. You got a news.
Listen, I need those shots. I need everybody to take 2 shots. Take 2 shots.
Yeah,
and
like
let's
this.
get to summer,
We gotta
everybody.
do that.
2
That's how they
shots.
should market the COVID shots. If you could do these kind of shots, people would do it. I feel like.
I like that. I think that'd be a good thing.
A newsy background, Suki does. She's got a newsy
She was in
background.
Newsies? I didn't know you could sing.
I was a news person at one
What
time.
is happening behind you? This is like Bonanza. What was the?
Say hello.
Well, you know what? You know what the great thing is? Suki and I host this show for about an hour and change.
Yeah.
Nothing stops behind her for the show. Nothing stops. The house
Say
just
hi to Will.
continues to go.
Oh, hello. And what is your name?
Shyla.
Shyla. And what is the name of your unicorn?
Clover.
And is Clover real or fake?
Real.
That's a real unicorn?
He's magic.
Wow.
He flies around at night. Don't you know, Will?
Well, you
I
don't
did
know
not-
about unicorns, dude?
I did not know, except I remember hearing once that I think it was Kim Jong-un said he had a pet unicorn somewhere, and he was serious. I think that's who it was.
The Kim Jong-un?
The Kim Jong-un. I think it's really weird, by the way, that he's the only guy not allowed at the United Nations. His name is on the building, Scotty? It says "un" right there on the outside of the UN.
Kim Jong.
UN. The UN. Suki, come back to us here. It says "un" right on the UN. Hey, the movie Love Story. It turned 50.
With
The love story. I love that.
Ali McGraw.
In all seriousness, I had no idea the movie was that old. I thought it was like an early 80s movie. I didn't realize it was from like obviously 1970. Did you guys realize it was? That was
Who was the guy? Ali McGraw and Ryan O'Neal. Right?
That's when everybody fell in love with Ryan O'Neal. Wanted Ryan O'Neal.
Everybody did. I mean, who fell out of love with him, really? I don't know. But I had no idea that movie was 50 years old. I was really shocked by that because I looked at the stars. It said they're 79 and 81 now.
Yeah, Ali McGraw is
Couldn't
like, and then
believe that.
and she
now
was
they say love means never having to say you're sorry 2 or 3 times because I left my hearing aid on the dresser. That's the romantic line now. It's not quite the same as it used to be. No, but I had no idea that movie was so old. I gotta
Listen,
tell you.
Love Actually is like 15 years old or 20 years old, isn't it?
Was there? Yeah, early 2000s. Yeah, like 2003 or 4. Was there like a romantic movie, like a guy-girl movie you went to with either like a date or like a group of guys and girls when you were younger? That was like
I was always into John Hughes movies. That was my genre because I grew up from 85 to 89. I went to high school.
remember you talked about that.
Cusack with the radio over his head. Which one is that?
John Cusack.
No, I know. What's the movie?
Say
What was the
Anything.
movie? Say anything. That's right.
What about you?
I took all my dates to see Porky's and Animal House. Will
just to let them know what they were getting into.
It. Porky's, Jaws, Animal House. None of this love story.
And then afterwards, he'd take them to eat ribs and watch them suck the meat off the bone.
Well, he wanted to see what he was getting himself into.
Exactly.
Let's see. The first guy-girl movie I remember going to was Titanic. Was like the first like romantic movie. We had like a group of girls and a group of guys, and I was like the connector guy. Like all the guys on one side of the aisle, all the girls, and like only one guy and girl could be like the ones that sat next to each other. And I was that dude. And it was like, oh, what are they doing over there? And I was like talking about it. It was pretty cool.
Where was the popcorn?
On my lap with a hole in the bottom of it. Listen, I
set you up for that one.
Do you guys know? And she was like, what is that? I'm like, there's a Nathan's in the lobby. What? Did you guys ever hear of a group called Pretty Ricky?
Who?
Yeah, of
Early
course.
2000s.
Pretty Ricky.
You do know Pretty Ricky?
Yeah.
Well, Pretty Ricky, frontman, I don't know, some guy named Spectacular Blue Smith was just arrested for punching a Disney World employee in the head.
Which one?
Cinderella, unfortunately. It was turned her right into Sleeping Beauty, let me tell you. No, he got arrested for punching a guy unconscious in the head at Disney, an employee.
The happiest place in the world.
Happiest place, and then it ruined his experience. Well, he did get to go to prison where he saw his fair share of Woodies, so he got kind of a Toy Story-esque experience there. No, he knocked this guy unconscious, which is bad enough to begin with, getting knocked unconscious, but it's even more awkward at Disney World because when you're unconscious, they don't call the paramedics to come revive you. They call Prince Charming to come give you a kiss. So it gets really awkward.
Bro,
so
I think the folks from In Touch magazine just called. They wanted that one for page 22.
The phones are off the hook. They go fister and fister. Is that what they used to do? So this got a whole new meaning these days. Listen, what really happened is that this guy from Pretty
Ricky. It's an
he
R&B
went up to
band.
one of the employees and he pretended to sneeze on him, and he went, "Oh, coronavirus," and he pretended to sneeze on him. That's really what he did. And then the guy followed him to his ride and was like, "That's not funny." And the guy's like, "It is funny." And he's like, "You have to come off the line. I'm dead serious." And then the guy clocked him right in his head. He pretended to sneeze on him, which I think you can't do that.
Wait, I think I have his picture right here.
That's pretty Rudy. That's pretty Rudy. Is what that is.
That wasn't Pretty Ricky?
The chin strap beard made strictly of dye. But I don't know. Pretending to sneeze on someone, I think, is a no-no these days. It's tough. They're really strict about it in Disney. Sneezy hasn't been allowed in the Magic Kingdom since March. It's been tough. It's been tough on the Seven Dwarfs. But I do have to say, Doc has never been busier. So it kind of evens out. Suki, you're missing gold.
I'm sorry.
You ever in the supermarket with your mask on and you have to sneeze or cough and you're like, oh God.
I feel terrible. I try to run out of the place. It's awful. I remember in the beginning of Corona, I would start walking to the other side of the street to avoid people. And I would always think that they thought I was just being rude, especially if they were a different race or from I was like, no, it's not because of anything. I just don't want to be killed from Corona, not from. But speaking of race, Dolly Parton told Billboard magazine that she supports Black Lives Matter. That was kind of newsworthy. And if there's one thing Dolly Parton knows about, it's support. So that's hey, our girl Paris Hilton celebrated 1 year anniversary. She's kind of been out of the limelight, and in a good way, I guess. Good for her. I think she's trying to turn things around. She celebrated a 1 year anniversary to her boyfriend. I guess his name is Carter Ream or something like that. She posted a video of the two of them on social media. I saw it. It was sweet. I enjoyed it. Not as much as her usual work, but it was still a nice video. I like some of her older stuff better. I thought the story was fine, but there was no climax. You know what I mean? There was just no. Usually you can count on Paris for a happy ending, but it really wasn't. It was kind of just left it hanging there. But enough about my stupid stuff. I had a little bit of material for you guys, but I really just wanted to see. I wanted to see you guys. I miss you. Suki, you're blowing up. Every time I put on any Discovery Network or anything, there's always
You haven't
the
seen
picture of
anything yet. You haven't
Suki.
seen anything yet.
World News Tonight. It's like Obama. It's Giuliani. It's a COVID doctor. It's Suki. Like this. It's just always, you're everywhere.
She's got the fan with the wind blowing her hair, right, Will?
And Scotty, I've been seeing you. A lot of police sketch artists are doing your face these days. That's good. I'm seeing on the news reports on the Super over here.
Listen, which courtroom you can find me in every day.
What is that?
Listen, I have breaking news. So the show that Phil went over to, Suk, Laughter Saves Lives, their main guest bailed on them. So they want to know if we can all join in and link in, but I don't think we can. I don't know how to do it.
Wait.
They were supposed to have Anson Williams, who played Potsy from Happy
Yeah,
Days.
didn't we have him on?
We have him coming on in a couple of weeks. He was going to be on that show tonight, and they said that I just got a text that he bailed on them at the last minute.
So you and Will have to go now.
So, Will, you want to go jump on Laughter Saves Lives? You could do this.
I have heard a lot. I have heard a lot of bad excuses when you want to get someone off your show. But saying, "Oh no, go." There's another. Go
ahead.
Show.
It's 8:38. Like, the audience already knows it's 8:40. I am done. I gotta put my kids to sleep.
We sent Will off to a farm upstate. Yeah. Meanwhile, you're having me killed. Like
All right, Phil.
Phil.
Well, listen. You and I are going to stay and sing while Suki leaves to take care of those kids in the back.
People don't deserve that.
We do.
Suki, tomorrow night.
Bye, guys. Tomorrow.
Show. I'll see you tomorrow, babe.
Bye. Take care.
Bye, Suki. I'm not gonna. She bounced on me anyway. Oh, you kicked me off, and now I'm back.
Hey, buddy.
What's up? So, what do you think about Suki? Huh?
Hold on. Let me get a better screen for you here. Much better screen. Go that one. There you go.
This one.
Nice, yeah, that's a nice.
Hey,
one.
is that? I can't tell. Is that a picture of the Beatles behind you?
That is the Beatles with John
Did you
Lennon.
have that up
John Lennon, kind of as a.
Did you have that up before today?
No, that's been up there. Thanks for noticing. It's been there for like 7 months.
I don't think you know it's been going on in my life for 7 months. Listen,
I know you always have a picture of Sinatra behind your head.
I got two. This is just Frankie. This is just Frankie, and this is the Rat Pack over there.
Give me a little Sinatra. Go ahead. Do a little Sinatra for me. Pick a tune.
I'll do a little Sinatra for you.
Go ahead.
You're going to want to give me that spot, or Nicky the Legs is going to break your thumbs. Oh, a song, you mean?
Yeah, song.
I thought you meant a quote from Sinatra.
Go ahead.
Let's see here. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear. What are you laughing at? And
I'm trying to picture it.
How about
yes, there were times I'm sure you knew. Watch this. I'm going to see if
more than I could chew.
I'm going to see if I can put us into Phil's show that he's on now. Let's see if we can.
I'll come right in with "And through it all,
when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all,
and I stood tall, and did it my way." Better Royal Rumble. I see the Royal Rumble behind you.
Royal Rumble.
Better Royal Rumble. Let's say better feud. Stone Cold and Vince McMahon, or John Lennon and Paul McCartney. Throw Yoko in it. Yoko, the special guest.
No better feud than Vince McMahon and Stone Cold. Nothing better.
Took it to a whole new level. What were you saying? You're going to try to patch us or do something?
No, we can't.
Real?
You know what? They're on live. We're on live. We can't patch each other in. It's tough to do because you have to kind of get off your show and then relog in to get them done. So.
Plus, they say if you patch with someone else, you're patching every other person they've ever patched.
Right.
So we really, I was not ready for this.
That's
I have
not
to think
really
about these
healthy.
decisions.
Dude, give me a little Wonderful World. I feel like that's your best work. Go ahead.
You know, I'm trying. I want to do some impressions. I think.
Go ahead. Give me something.
And I don't know if they're really, how about this? I'll do them and see if you can guess who it is as the ultimate test of whether it's good.
I like that. Go ahead.
Right.
Give it
this
to me.
This first one is just a facial expression, okay?
Oh, all right. Go ahead. I got to look. That's De Niro.
That's De Niro.
That's De Niro. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. I really enjoyed the Scott and Suki show.
That's
very much.
Christopher Walken.
That is Christopher Walken.
Nice.
Let's see here. What else do I got? Scott, it's great to be on your show, and I got to tell you, I'm out of control.
That's Regis.
It is Regis. May you rest in peace. Who else do we got here?
This one shouldn't be very difficult for you to get. I think you're a very smart guy.
That would
And
be
I'm
the
not just doing
Godfather.
from the Godfather, I'm doing the General Marlon Brando because I could have been a contender.
For some reason, when I'm doing your show, I have trouble doing a deeper voice, but I used to be able to do a Rocky, but I can't do it right now. I'm going to change that. Here's just a noise. You tell me who you think this is, okay?
All right, go ahead.
Just one noise. Ready? One syllable. Oh,
that's yes. That's don't even tell me. That's from Taxi.
ooh, I'm going to do it again for you.
Oh, I thought that was what's his name from Taxi. Go ahead.
Now this is Taxi. Oh, that's more of it. That's Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah, Christopher Lloyd.
This one's more of a
that's Pacino. That's Pacino.
There you go.
Wait, do the difference between the two again. Let me
Okay, here we go. Oh, versus oh. That's that. And then here's another noise for you. Here's another little noise for you.
Oh, that's Latka. No?
Oh, see, now you're on a Taxi.
Yeah, that's Latka.
I was actually trying to go. I was actually trying to do a little Kramer. I can't wait to see the talk on this one.
You kind of look like you were in bed with your girl.
Yeah, if that was my face, I wouldn't have a girlfriend.
Shoot.
I wasn't gonna do the typical Seinfeld because he doesn't really talk like this.
Dude, do you ever watch The Blacklist?
No, but I know of it.
Oh, it's so good with James Spader.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of it. I just never
great.
watched it.
You got to get into it. It's great.
What made you think about that? Talking about my O-face.
I don't know. I have no idea.
How are these impressions? I've never done them in public.
That wasn't bad. Not
you didn't
bad.
like the Kramer. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones.
Give me a little more Christopher Walken. Go ahead. Let me hear.
Wait. Okay. I always start with I actually used to do a joke, Scotty.
I'd
say this is my impression of a walk-in closet. I could never find anything in here, and that was my impression of a walk-in.
A walk-in
closet.
Nice.
Now, Scott, I don't think you're gonna know who this is. But if you did, it would be very very impressive. It's more of a visual and a tonality than it is a voice impersonation. Is there nothing coming to your mind?
No, you can give it to me again. Do it. Give it to me. Go ahead.
I'm not confident enough to do it again. It's there's a lot of ways to look at this one. You could say it's good or not good. You don't have to like it, but at the end of the day, I think it's actually not that bad of an impersonation.
I know you. Give me a hint. Come on, I know it.
I'll give you a line. Yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jeff Goldblum.
It's Jeff Goldblum. I don't know if it sounded or if it was a bit Obama-esque toward the end there.
Got a little bit of Obama in there.
Because Obama is a lot like it, but a little deeper. A little more like this. I do a decent amount of political impersonations. There's this one right here. Okay. How you doing? All right. God bless America. And then, of course, Scotty, I said it once before. I'll say it again. I had sex with her.
But I do a lot of them. I really do a lot of them. It's fantastic. I'm very, very impressed with myself, if I can say so.
Wow, dude, I didn't know you did all these impressions.
Well, I wish I could do a Scott Stanford, but I can't quite get the voice to go as low as yours. You've got you're such a man.
Come on, you can. Hi, everybody. Scott Stanford coming at you.
Hi, everybody. Scott Stanford coming at you. I don't know. I got to
Ladies and gentlemen.
A lot of mine are older, too. You can no longer do certain impersonations because it's a taboo. These guys are ruining it for me, Scotty.
Listen, everybody came here tonight to see Phil's exclusive new song that he did a cover of.
I saw it. It's
saw
the blues,
me.
the temperature rising one.
Yeah. So and
fever?
for the folks who stuck around here in the OT,
You gonna play it again?
I'm gonna give it to them one more time before we sign off. How come you
Do
look
it.
so nice? You got good color. I look pale, and my lighting is red. What's going on with my lighting and your lighting so good?
Well, you can't make chicken salad out of. No, I'm kidding, Scotty. The lighting. I have a yellow light here.
Oh, it's the yellow light. Is that what it
I
is?
have soft white or whatever it's called. Also, there's this thing. I don't know if you heard about this. It's called the sun.
Yeah.
Have you gone outside at all, or you been painting closets for the pit?
I could change.
That's worse.
Nah, doesn't
No,
matter.
I like it though. I feel like I'm. You look like you're in a Tim Burton movie. You know what I mean?
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. A fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. A fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, "Daddy, oh, don't you dare." He gives me fever with his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. A fever, I'm his missus. Daddy, won't you treat him right? Now you've listened to my story. Here's a point that I have made. You were born to give me fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. A fever, oh, you make me sizzle. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. Oh, what a lovely way to burn.
What a lovely way to burn.
You know,
really, kid.
all I can say about that one is, oh boy. That's my Mickey Mouse impression. We're going into the cartoons now. Like Zoink Scoob.
Oh, that way, Will, I have to give the official close of the show. Hold on.
Why?
That concludes our broadcast day. Catch us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed your show. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time, 7:30 Eastern. That concludes our broadcast day. Here now, Will Presti with our national anthem.
Was that not pre-recorded?
No, that was me, bro.
That's
you thought
like
it
sounds
right?
crazy. God has blessed you with one gift, and
that's it, bro.
It's a good one. I got to tell you, Scotty. I'm so happy that you asked me about, or maybe I kind of just decided this is a cathartic moment for me. I've always wanted to do impersonations, and I've always been a little too bashful about doing it. And then some of the comments you're putting up there,
dude, they loved you.
I'm going to do it for the next half hour. So you screwed yourself. Is what happened.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna leave. I'll put you up full. There you go.
There is no way.
Go ahead. Do your whole repertoire. Go ahead.
I need you, Scotty. I need you to tell me who this is.
Go ahead.
Scotty, I need you to tell me which athlete this is. It's If you have lower back pain, have icy hot.
Oh, that's
I made it a little easy for you with the icy hot.
As soon as you threw it in. Listen, tomorrow night we got a great show.
Scotty, come on.
Come on.
Do all the impersonations.
You'll get to the chopper.
All right, I'm really not going to hold everybody, but thanks everybody for being so.
Tomorrow night we got the great
supportive.
Iron Eagle from CBS Sports.
Hey, Iron Eagle.
We also have a fantastic singer by the name of Rex Dean.
Rex Dean.
Got a couple new albums out, and we keep rolling, bud. You got to come back sooner rather than later.
You know, today was a little bit just more kind of hanging out, not so much of the pre-written stuff, and I think it went pretty decent. So now you're going to see me all the time.
Yeah, listen.
Vicky said I was handsome. You're beautiful, Vicky. It was a quick shot of your face, but
I don't know if In Touch or OK Magazine are going to be calling you this time around because
I think the National Enquirer maybe is going to be calling. But we'll see, Scott. You're the best. I appreciate it, man.
I love you, pal.
All right. Love you right
Hold
back
on,
at you, buddy.
I'm going to put this on for real this time, and then we're going to skedaddle. Everybody, we'll see you tomorrow night, 7:30. We'll throw a kiss. You got to throw a kiss.
Here's a 2.
Wow. We love you guys. Good night, everybody. This concludes our broadcast day.